Driving the conversation, making sense of the news.
Now, let's begin from the recent developments, the death of these two elderly men, the President-General and, of course, the Treasurer. What can you tell us about their death? Is it something we have to be suspicious about? What led to their death in the first instance?
And of course, like what you rightly said from your opening remarks, these people you just mentioned, some of them were on the wanted list of the Nigerian military after the invasion and the distraction and the Okuama accidents from March 14th and then to August when they were randomly picked across the local government areas, and thereafter they were taken to their base in Port Harcourt, which is Maduka. So since then, there have been skirmishing reports about their intel and the manner in which they were being treated by the Nigerian military. And so somehow the residents of the community got winds of first the death of their President-General about 2 days ago, and 3 days into that, they got another information about the treasurer who just allegedly passed on after a few days. However, the residents of the community, from what they told journalists at the other time, that the treasurer, which is an octogenarian, is of course quite aged, about 81 years, and they only appeal to the federal government and the state government to prevail on the military to release these people that have been held captive for months. However, all the appeal seems to be, have entered into deaf ears and nobody paid attention to their request. Besides that, after the incident, the community as we speak right now is mourning. And just here is the Christmas. How are they going to celebrate Christmas? And not only that as well, some other people are still quite in detention. And these other people who are in detention, their fates are yet unknown to the people, whether if they are going to reunite with their kings and queens for the Christmas or not. Not only that as well, the corpse of the first man that died is yet to be released to his kinsmen to be, accorded the traditional right of funeral. And now the other treasurer who has passed on again wants to become the fate of this corpse and wants to become the fate of Okuama people. And as we speak right now, some of the elders, some of the leaders in the Okuama community, most of them are in fear because the military seems to be going after them one after the other. So in a situation whereby one is no longer being safe, and don't forget that since the IDP camp was set up, and some of these men refuse to go to the IDP camp because of the fear of the known that if they go to the IDP camp, that most of them will be picked randomly because they know quite well that in as much they just identify you to be of a farmer community, of course, definitely you are not safe.
Austin, as a reporter who had been following this story, what do you think is the solution now? Now, the communities have agreed among themselves, but you say the military seems to be the judge on its own. What do you think can be done regarding that aspect? How can it be resolved so that those people can come out of detention?
First and foremost, this is a democratic system of government we are operating in Nigeria. The first thing the military ought to have done, first they need to charge them to court and let courts decide their fate. He who alleges must prove. How can 81-year-old man be the one who killed the innocent soldier in Okuama? Then secondly, the state governor as well must prevail on the military, and the state government must rise up to his responsibility of ensuring that he's able to rebuild Okuama very fast, because some persons have lost their lives. Most people have lost their lives. Children are no longer going to school. Pregnant women are taking refuge in Exia. Farmlands are being, taken over by other people. So there's going to be a pervasive hunger in the Okuama community. Okuama happens to be an agrarian community, a food basket community that has contributed the food basket of the nation. So all this put together, if government can restate its plan to reduce the process, reintegrate the people back to their community, and pacify the Okuama people, and of course take a drastic action about the land. What the government can do about the land is to build a public utility there. It can be a school, it can be a police post, it can be a military base, just like that, just to ensure that the land dispute is totally being ratified.
Driving the conversation, making sense of the news.